presidential spokesperson Reno Omokri has taken his time to write a lengthy tribute to the Yoruba people in Nigeria. The Nigeria activist said that the Yoruba people have a culture that opens doors for them even more than what education can open. Speaking through his Facebook timeline, Reno Omokri said that the diplomacy of the Yoruba people gives them supremacy. Tributes to the Yoruba. People often assume the Yoruba are so successful as an ethnic nationality due to their thirst for education and how it has penetrated down even amongst their remotest rural communities. But study them. Their culture is culture of respect, open doors for them that even education cannot open. Diplomacy gives them supremacy, and their culture is often mistaken for what it is not by others who do not understand them as a people. What some people ignorantly call cowardice or sycophancy is stooping to conquer. It is both a military and diplomatic strategy. This is what scripture meant in 2 Corinthians 10 verse 4. Says the weapons of our warfare are not carnal but mighty. Wisdom, costly diplomacy, and praise are all weapons. A weapon is anything you can use to achieve your strategic objective. It does not always have to be a physically offensive weapon, Reno Omokri said in the beginning of his post. Wow. Diplomacy, diplomacy, diplomacy. Yeah, you might be right. He went on to debunk the belief that some people, that the Yoruba people are cowards. He gave a little story about Olusegun Obasanjo and how he used wisdom to stay alive. Reno Omokri said, but are the Yorubas even cowards as some people accuse them to be? Well, let the facts speak for themselves. In the history of Nigeria, only 2 men have returned to Nigeria to face almost certain death even when they had the option of a very comfortable political asylum abroad. Both of them are Yorubas. In 1985, General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida toppled the Buhari regime while Major General Tunde Idiagbon missed Yoruba and Fulani, was at Mecca, yet Idiagbon returned. In 1995, Olusegun Obasanjo, pure Owu Yoruba, was accused of planning a coup by the bloodthirsty tyrant Abacha. If you do not like that truthful description of Abacha, or if you believe that Abacha did not loot, you can go and join him where he is while he was away in Copenhagen. He was informed by the then US Ambassador Walter Carrington that Abacha meant to arrest, try and execute him, and was offered political asylum in the United States. He returned to face almost certain death. What more example of bravery can there be than these two shining ones? Furthermore, there is the apocryphal example of Colonel Francis Adekunle Fajuyi, who chose to die with the then head of state Johnson Aguiyi-Ironsi rather than abandon his guests, which he was at liberty to do. The former presidential spokesperson went further to praise the Yoruba people for always maintaining their culture even when they are abroad. He said that a Yoruba man can answer a call in his native dialect inside a bus and will not feel embarrassed, adding that the Yoruba people speak their language outside the country more than any other tribe in Nigeria. Speaking further, he said, in addition to the above, in my opinion, they are the least likely to maintain and retain their natural values when it clashes with other cultures. I love how they retain their full culture when they travel abroad. It is a rarity amongst Africans. When you visit London, you may be confused if you think Yoruba is the only African language in existence. A Yoruba man can enter a quiet bus and receive a phone call and speak in Yoruba and who won't feel embarrassed. And I am not referring to a Johnny Just Come. I am referring to second generation Yoruba who were born and brought up in England. I have been traveling the world from childhood, yet I have not encountered people doing that with much wider spoken African language such as Swahili and Hausa. They may speak it privately in their homes, abroad, but not publicly. And even if they do, it is not to the extent of the Yoruba. It has gotten to the extent that the Metropolitan Police now recruits Yoruba speaking constables, and Harrods now employed Yoruba speaking cashiers. Oh, please do not just take my words at face value. Facts, check them. Go to Houston on a Sunday. You will see Yoruba people everywhere in their native ways. Adire plus Abetiaja and Eletiaja. Here in California, other Africans now draw crowds to their parties by saying the Nigerians will be there. This will annoy other tribes, including mine. However, when foreigners talk about how cool Nigerians are, they usually referring to Yorubas. Take it or leave it, but the Yoruba are the most progressive black people on the face of the planet. They produced the first black African Nobel laureate for an academic category, Wole Soyinka, and the first black African military ruler to have voluntarily handed over to civilian president Olusegun Obasanjo, and the first Nigeria to win Grammy Award, Shadi Adu, as well as the first person born and bred in Africa to have won a Pulitzer Prize, Dele Olojede. He also gave reasons why the Yorubas are the biggest music stars in Nigeria. According to him, the Yoruba music artists do not try to emulate Westerners. Reno Omokri concluded by saying, the reason why Yorubas are the biggest music stars of Nigeria origin is because they are unabashedly Yoruba. They don't try to sing or act like Westerners. They are very in your face with their Yorubaness. And when people like themselves to such a high degree, others tend to join them in liking them. There are an estimated 15 black billionaires on planet Earth. Three of them are Yorubas, more than any ethnic nationality in Africa. US President Joe Biden named a Yoruba man, Adewale Adeyemo, as Deputy Treasury Secretary. This is the highest position to which a black African has been appointed, not elected in US history. Another Yoruba man, Dr. Oluyinka Olutoyi, became the first person on earth to successfully perform a surgery by taking out an unborn fetus from its mother's womb and putting it back after the surgery. Okay. Hmm. So, guys, you have heard Ronnie Omokri. What do you have to say to what he has said? Leave your comment down there below and let's know your thoughts. Thank you.